millennials and Gen Z will be poorer than previous generations.
Millennials and the Generation Z's behind them are lazy.
What do you think of millennials? Coddled, entitled? Yes, I think so.
Gen Z is the most apathetic, cynical, and detached generation in living history.
भाई जब हम 20 के हो जाएंगे ना, एक लंबी सी गाड़ी लेंगे और हर महीने अलग अलग कंट्रीज घूमेंगे, मजा आएगा। हाँ भाई, रोज मजे करेंगे। मम्मा, एंजाइटी हो रही है। कुछ नहीं होता एंजाइटी वगैरह, नई नई चीजें ले आते हो तुम आजकल के बच्चे। चिंटू ब्रो, मिंटू, कैसा चल रहा है? तेरी तो टॉप टेक कंपनी में प्लेसमेंट हुई थी ना? हाँ यार, बढ़िया चल रही है। कहने को तो महीने के 5 लाख कमाता हूँ, पर बॉस की गालियाँ और डिप्रेशन पिल्स भी खाता हूँ। रात को साथ पीने के लिए भी कोई नहीं होता। तेरी कैसी चल रही है? बढ़िया ब्रो, बढ़िया चल रहा है। अब इसको कैसे बताऊँ? 30,000 की नौकरी करता हूँ, रोज़ 1 घंटा जाम में फंसता हूँ और वीकेंड के ओवर टाइम के भी पैसे नहीं देते। Imagine a world where the youngest generation is destined to be poorer than all of the generations before them. A world where climate changes, political instability and economic crisis make it impossible for the youngest generation to have financial stability. This is the world which some believe Generation Z is facing. Gen Z is the generation born between 1996 and 2012. They are the most educated and diverse group of generation that has ever existed. But still they are facing so many challenges. Basic things in life are unattainable for Gen Z. Basic things like having a job where you're not underpaid, having a house of your own till the age of 30, having meaningful friendships and relationships, and most importantly, being physically and mentally healthy. Economic inequality is in an all-time high in India right now. Generation Z is more likely to be unemployed or underpaid than the previous generations. Cost of education is steadily rising, leaving a huge debt on students. Generation Z is burdened by a lot of loan of their education even before they start their careers. And therefore, other important milestone like building a house or having a family gets delayed. Because of the unique challenges faced by Generation Z, the mental health issues are also something that is only understood by Generation Z most of the time. If this wasn't bad enough, let me add cherry on the top by saying an average Generation Zer might never be able to own a house because of the rising housing prices. This will lead to generations of struggles and also instability due to rentals. हेलो 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 यार, मिंटू यार, घर वालों ने तो कहा था अच्छे से पढ़ाई करके नौकरी ढूंढ लो तो लाइफ सेट है। कहा तो था यार, ये क्या हो रहा है यार, पता नहीं। एक सेकेंड, ये कौन बोल रहा है? that Generation Z is doomed, Generation Z will be poor, Generation Z this, that, पता नहीं क्या क्या. Are these people the experts of telling the future of generations? और सबसे बड़ी बात, how can you create an opinion about a generation जिसके आधे लोग अभी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं और आधे लोगों ने अभी रियल वर्ल्ड में एंटर करा है एंड दे आर मैक्सिमम 23, 24 और 25 year old, and the changes, opportunities and problems this generation has faced, it is completely different than what everybody else in the past has ever faced. Then why are we getting judged and put labels on when we are in our figuring out and a naive age right now? We are the most tech savvy and most socially connected generation to ever exist. We care about the environment more than any other generation. And let me tell you, if you are a Generation Zer, why you will have a good life and why you will be successful, which nobody else is saying to you right now. आज से 100 साल पहले तक अगर किसी को बहुत सारे लोगों तक पहुंचना होता है, it took major strategies and a lot of money. Right now, you can do it sitting in your bedroom by just recording a reel and posting it online. And sometimes not even that. कोई भी existing reel हो, उस पे तुम एक comment भी कर दो and it reaches masses. You are heard. अब जो काम तुम इतने आसानी से बैठ के कर रहे हो, 50 years ago, it took major strategies, man force and a lot of money to do that. Educational costs are skyrocketing. Oh, do you remember in school and colleges when you had to pass an exam? What did you do? Did your school teacher or tuition teacher taught you and that helped you score well? Or was it that one teacher on a random YouTube channel which you binged at night that helped you score well? Personal branding, networking and making money is easier than ever right now. The average cost of 10 business failures today is equal to the average cost of one business failure during the Industrial Revolution. You have the privilege to just try and fail multiple times at a project you do and still not lose so much and still learn anything you want available on the face of earth without paying a single penny for it through YouTube and Google. The best part of the presence of both our generation and internet at the same time is we raise our voices. We are not afraid of it. And when we speak, others listen. So what if Generation Z is not doomed? What if Generation Z is the most resilient and most resourceful generation to have ever existed? With all the problems and challenges they are facing, they're still heading strong. Generation Z is a generation of hope. And for us, the keyboard is mightier than the sword. We are more socially conscious than our previous generations, and we are committed to make this world a better place. We are also the most entrepreneurial and innovative generation in the history of the world. Indian Generation Z, we are the largest generation to have ever existed in India. And even though we are facing a lot of issues like student loan debt, unemployment issues, underemployment issues, climate issues, mental health issues, and actually physical health issues as well. The truth is, each of us has the resources, education, and creativity to make this country a better place. And this means Generation Z can be the richest generation to have ever existed. Generation Z is not doomed. It may be the happiest generation to have ever existed. And you know what? It won't just be happy by its own. It is sad, but it will pave its way to be the happiest one. और इसका मतलब ये भी है कि मेरा और तुम्हारा फ्यूचर सेफ है और हमें किसी की भी ये सुनने की जरूरत नहीं है कि हम ऐसी जनरेशन है, हम ये नहीं करते, हम लेजी हैं, हमारा फ्यूचर बर्बाद है. It's in our hands and we know how to make the most of it.